Hey everybody, yeah, this is me. Pretty pathetic face reveal, I know. But I want to do something special and review one of my all-time favorite games, Cuphead. Look how fun it is. I mean, I can always try again, you know, so let's try again. I can try again. I can do it. I can do it. This game. I hate this game. This game sucks. It's a piece of garbage. Why can't I just pass this level? Dr. Cal's robot does not define me.
In 2017, we got the joy of a release called Cuphead. Now, this game looked very unique because it was done in the 30s cartoon hand, ink, and drawn style, and it took quite a while to release, but in the end, it was totally worth it because this game is easily one of my favorite games of all time. It might have flaws, but everything about it is just so much fun to me. The gameplay is basically just a boss rush across 3 islands with some platformer levels thrown in every now and then. All the bosses are super unique from each other, and the art all looks absolutely gorgeous on them. Now, besides the art, the bosses themselves are super fun, but, you know, the difficulty. The difficulty really pisses off a lot of people. And yes, it is pretty difficult, but after playing a lot, I've gotten used to a lot of the bosses. They are very learnable, which helps when you want to 200% the game. But not everybody wants to learn it, so on a first playthrough, it can be very, very difficult. Oftentimes, you have 15 different projectiles being thrown at you at the same time. You have to manage dodging all of those while maybe jumping on moving platforms, parrying things, shooting the boss itself. There's a lot to deal with, but it's still really fun. The run and gun stages are just platformer levels, and they're all very well designed. Everything in these platformer levels feels handcrafted to perfection. And while the mini-bosses at the end of them might not be very deep, they're not supposed to be, they're just mini-bosses. And in each of these levels, you can find coins. Now, these aren't the only places you can find them, but you can also find them hiding around the map. And what do you do with these coins? Well, you go to Porkrind's shop. You can find various charms and weapons to help you along your journey. And it's a really charming little shop, despite the fact that Porkrind just, What'd you say again, buddy? Gotcha. So, what is your journey? Well, the story follows Cuphead and Mugman, 2 brothers raised by the Elder Kettle who end up on the wrong side of the train tracks and find themselves in the Devil's Casino. Now, before you leave this video, I swear the devil is not that bad. It's just Satan, but cartoony. So basically, they start gambling and winning until the devil says, "Hey guys, haha, you want to win something? Because if you win, I'll give you all the treasure in the house or your souls." And Cuphead and Mugman, being children, absolutely we will, they say, and then they obviously lose and they owe their souls to the devil. Obviously this isn't fair well with them, so they beg and beg, but thankfully he says that he will let them keep their souls if they steal the souls from other people who also owe him their souls. So then you go on a journey to steal innocent people's souls from them and give them to Satan. Yay! So the music. The music is one of my favorite parts about this game. The music was done in a big band jazz style, and it's amazing. Every song is super creative and well written and super catchy to listen to, especially when you're playing the bosses and they're just about the only thing keeping you from throwing your controller out the window until you realize that you're playing on a Steam Deck. Now, I would say the game has some difficulty issues, and I'm not saying the get good type of difficulty issues. I mean, I think there are some bosses that are a little bit unfair in the way they present all their attacks, and it is a little bit frustrating to deal with, but that's really my only issue with the game, is some of the difficulty changes. This game as a whole is easily one of my favorite games of all time, and is such a fun time to play until you go insane because Dr. Cal's robot just won't do.
After talking about why I love the game so much, I don't think that I really care that much about some of the difficulty issues, because for what the game is, it's a masterpiece to me. So, those are my thoughts on Cuphead, and I hope
mister.
you...
Come here.
Hey.
You drank out of me and made me lose brain cells. And now I'm getting revenge on you. Here comes the
No,
liquid.
do not...